speak of my house bidding you, is it farewell or welcome? It's the beginning of the video, so I believe it would be welcome. Welcome to another, I don't want to call them video game pickups anymore, so video game finds, grabs, whatever you want to call it, just don't call it pickups. And yet that is what will be in the title, because that's what people search for. But oh well, I want to, just positioning myself in my chair, I want to film this video before tomorrow because tomorrow is Bookfest and I'm not going to explain it in this video, I will explain it in the next video. But, for you people wondering, this is stuff from everywhere. I got some of this from a tip shop, I'm going to show you this stuff I got from Game Traders I didn't show last video. Nothing from charity stores actually. A few pawn shops, cash converters, stuff like that, but, and it's a bit better. Yeah. Stupid poster. Alright. I'll first show you the stuff I got from Game Traders, which was really only two things. And I'm showing this because I forgot to show it in my last video. I've had this stuff for a while, but people were asking. I included the footage in the last video. Yeah, well, not the last one. My last one was Top 5 Games of 2013 for me, which I thought was a really good video, even though it was awkward as fuck. But the one before that was a video game hunting video, and it does well, always goes into the hundreds, but I didn't show the really important stuff, which I actually took my camera out to film for, so for those of you who are wondering, yes, I did get that box copy of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, blah 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 blah. I got it, it was 30 bucks. But I traded stuff in, so blah 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 blah. This is the one I'm more excited about actually. Fuck Super Ghouls and Ghosts, it's a good game, but it's no Diablo, especially not for the PlayStation 1. However, I cannot hold on to this game very long because Alan Garnett wants it. And I'll send it to him. But just to show him, manual is absolutely fab. Disc is spotless. Hey, it's my camera. And if you look closely, it's reflecting an image into infinity. That's right. Old filming technique. Film a camera. What am I on about? Let's just do the video. Yeah. I don't know. This is the second time I'm filming this video because the last time it was just really awkward. I was running out of things to say about everything because I didn't really want to make the video. I still don't, but I don't know, it's more laziness. I've just gotten lazy since I went on holidays, which was 2 or 3 months ago. I go back to school on the 29th, get my diploma, so that'll be nice. Hopefully I can get into some kind of pattern, not just for making videos, but actually going out and finding stuff. A sleep pattern would be lovely. Maybe go to bed at 10 PM instead of 5 AM, but you guys don't care about that. Video game stuff, that's what it's all about. Alright, might as well start with the tip shop. I went on a Friday, so of course it was busy because they have not been open since last year, and on a normal Friday, that's when they open for the week, and everyone and their mother, and every reseller in Brisbane goes down there to buy everything because it's going to be cheap, which I don't have a problem with. You know, I just showed something. I don't have a problem with if the resellers want to go down there, that's their prerogative. I don't go down there very much. I never go down there on Friday actually, except for this one because the person had the day off from work and I thought, yeah, let's go, it'll be fun. No less than 150 people turned up, I shit you not. It was a hectic day. There were like 5 people at any one time in the video game section, and I had to run in to grab these. I'm just happy that every other reseller in Brisbane is a fucking moron, otherwise I wouldn't be able to actually pick these up. Because they don't think. You know, Mario, Zelda, that's hardwired into their brain. Stuff like this really isn't, so... And they moved all the video games outside, so they no longer keep them in the glass case like fucking jewelry or something. I guess I have to watch out for people nicking the disc or stuff like that, but they're just games after all. I picked up 2 games, 2 original Xbox games, neither of which I plan on keeping. If anyone wants either of these, just ask me. And the first one is Halo 2. It was $2. It's the special limited collector's edition, which actually isn't worth that much more than the first one, so has both discs in there. And you're asking, don't you already have that? Yes, I do, but I'm destroying it as part of an experiment. I'll explain later. And if anybody wants this, just ask. I don't like these kind of games at all, but I picked it up knowing that someone might want it. And the last time I picked... I keep saying picked. The last time I bought one of these, someone did want it, so... Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I don't like this kind of game. Real-time strategy isn't my thing, even if you can release dinosaurs on people, but if anybody wants this, just message me. It's the European version. Yes, the European version, that is Italian. I don't read Italian, but I do know the flag. And it's all in there. Disc is... That actually looks very good. So if anybody wants it, just message me. I don't want anything for it, just... I'll trade you for a sports game or something, something I don't have, because I don't like these games, and I don't care that it's worth money. You know, it's not worth anything to me, so... And the only other thing I got there... Wait. I'll show that later. The next thing I got there, I should say, was... I believe it was $20, which I was kind of hesitant to pay, but... I guess it's not a bad deal at all, but... Fatty, PlayStation 2, silver. No expansion thingy, but... It does turn on, and it does read discs, and it actually plays games really well. It's not going to replace my normal one, because my normal one is a beast, but... Comes with the cords, no controller unfortunately, has a memory card. Something's rattling in there. So fun. It did come with a controller, but I didn't want it. I left it there. I said, you can keep the controller if I can get a little... No, wait, it was 15 because I didn't want the controller. That's right. Because the controller... It had both of the analog sticks, but one of them didn't have the rubber thing on it, so I just didn't want it. I have enough PlayStation 2 controllers. A big box full of them. Eeh. And something I actually forgot to pay for, because how they do things at the tip shop is they write down what you're buying on a docket. And for video games and stuff, they'll just write miscellaneous price. And so when I saw this, I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered paying 20 cents. Consider it stealing if you will, but I spent like $30 there that day, so, you know, it's just a videotape off. Yeah, fuck it, I feel like a scumbag. WWF Super Tape. With the Road Warriors on the front of it. I feel like a scumbag. I deserve that. But am I any more of a scumbag than Abe Crosby, who hid something to wait for sale day? That's a question that needs answering. Same with Bithead 1000. Hiding shit in printers. You do want to be ashamed of yourself. I can't say it with a straight face. It's a dog-eat-dog world, come on. Just 2 random things that I got off of eBay. I paid $5 each for them, which I was happy to pay. 2 Master System games I did not have, and I actually moved all my Master System and Mega Drive and Nintendo Wii games downstairs, because that's where I keep all of them. Ooh, and look out for a room tour in the hopefully foreseeable future, if I ever get back to making videos on a regular basis. But I picked up GP Rider, which is actually really good. It's like Outrun, but on motorcycles. but not like Monaco Grand Prix or anything like that. I actually looked up the arcade version of this, and it looks fabulous. It's amazing what Sega was putting out into the arcades in like 1987. Stuff that no one else were doing. The whole scrolling effect that they had for this game especially looked really, really good. So that's all in there. Even has the Aussie Soft registration card. Get those magazines. And the next one, which is I am sure it has seen better days, but Forgotten World. I remember both of these only cost me like $5 each, so I'm just happy to get them in the box. And unfortunately, yeah. But that's alright, I can print out my own thing, and it does work perfectly. It actually is an interesting game, because unlike the Mega Drive version, where you use the A and B button to move, the A and C button to move your person around, because, alright, I should explain. This is a spaceship shooter where you can change the direction that you're firing counterclockwise and clockwise, depending on what button you press. And because the Master System only has 2 buttons, you're constantly firing, which means if you have a special weapon, you're constantly wasting it. But the A button is used to move clockwise, and the B button is used to move counterclockwise, or at least aim that way. You still use the D-pad to move around. Very fun, very, very fun, and I'm happy that it works. Funny thing though, the main point of the arcade version and the Mega Drive version was that you have 2 players that you can play as, but because the Master System only has 1, they only have 1 guy on the cover, which I thought was really, really funny. Good artwork though, look at that. Guy standing there with his gun with the planet in the background. Is that Mars? I don't know. Read the story. Get a manual. Oh wait, I forgot to show this. My mum bought this for me for $3 randomly because she knows I'm a huge Simpsons fan. And I've never seen anything like this before, so Homer Simpson wearing a hoodie. Actual working hoodie, you can take it off. Looks nice, and it says, visit Springfield before it visits you. That sounds fucking threatening, mate. Don't know what to say about him, but my mum bought him for me, so I'll keep him. I don't know where I'll put him. How about... yeah. Nope. Good. Up with the rest of my toys that I can't be bothered displaying. I really should have separated this crap before I made this video, but always after I go to the tip shop, especially on a Friday, I go to the Alright, there's a kind of alley that has a cash converters, I believe it's called a Pennywise, and just a random... It has a cash converters, a Pennywise, and some of the pawnbrokers, and I go into all 3 of them. It also has a nice sex shop. Not that I've ever been in. Wink, wink. Alright, so... I've never been in. Wouldn't even think about it. Internet is where I'm at. So, I went into all 3 of them and ended up getting great stuff in all of them, and it's where I spent the most money. But I was happy with what I got. I'll start with some DVDs. Where's the other one? Damn it. I'll find it. I'm an idiot. It was literally right below me. Gotta wonder what's going on in the old ticker up there, but these are all very cheap. They're actually $1 each because they were all in a bargain bin, of all things. Brown's Plains Prawn Burger, that's what it's called. And they have great deals on DVDs. Ooh, I'll grab the other stuff I bought in there. I ended up spending, I think, $11.50, and I actually thought it was $10, so it was kind of awkward as I had to fish out the rest of the money. Yeah, that was it. Alright. $11.50? I don't know. The ticker. No, wait a minute, that's the ticker. Something's going on up there. I'm not sure what, but... Alright, DVDs. Focus on the video. I bought, for a single dollar, The Grudge. I really love this movie, though for the longest time, I had no idea that it was different from The Ring. I literally thought they were the same movie, just called different things in different countries or something. But it is different, though it does star a white ghost figure that comes out after you do something. So you could call it a ripoff, but I believe this was before The Thing. Yes, it was, because this franchise started in 1998. This is actually a really good movie. It's a American version of Ju-On The Grudge, which was released in the year 2002. This was released in 2004. So they pulled a... What is going on up there? They pulled a Girl with the Dragon tattoo on this one, where they made the foreign version and then decided to make the English version afterwards. For whatever reason. Because the foreign version wasn't good enough for us English folk or something. I don't know, but I thought this was the version that had the... This started off as 2 short films in 1998 with a monster killing off school students, and I wanted to find the version of the DVD of that one, and I would still love to find it. So, it's in there, a former Blockbuster exclusive. I mean, Blockbuster exclusive. What's going on in the ticker? I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. Former property of Blockbuster Callanvale. Remember Blockbuster? Neither do I. Oh, that was horrible. I've been really awkward since the last video for some reason. Mostly because I'm not going out anywhere. I'm just kind of relaxing. Playing Minecraft. I put at least 10 hours into it in the past week, so... I need to get out. Get the muscles going. Get the brain blood flowing. I don't know what's going on. Alright. The second one, which was $1. I have not watched this one yet. It still has a security thing. Which I found out, that these security things, that the one there is the only store in the entire Cash Converters franchise that actually puts these on their DVDs and stuff. And they do nothing. They're literally just plastic. So it costs them money to print them out. Bam. So this is Wolfen, and why they would go so far to protect something that they were selling for $1, I don't know, but everyone's out to make a buck, right? The thing that sold me on this was this image here. I just thought it looked really cool, and I was like, I have no idea what this is about, but I want to see it. It's from 1981. Looks like a good flick. I'll watch it after I finish watching the 10 or so other movies I need to watch. I watched this one for reasons beyond my comprehension. For a Wes Craven flick, the guy who did Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff, this is shit. It is called it was a book. It's about people who experience night terrors, and it's just really bad. It explains nothing in the movie. The movie ends abruptly. Don't watch it. It's bad. These group of people join together to explore why they're having night terrors and why they're seeing monsters around in the dark, so... At first it sounds interesting, but it never goes anywhere. The monsters start killing people off, and that's as far as the story goes. It's bad. Don't know what to say about it. It's just that bad. Don't watch it. Fuck you, Wes Craven. Oh, I'm damning a lot of people in this video. One that I have surprisingly not seen what's going on up there. Everyone tells me to watch this. And when was this made? Bloody hell, 2012, damn near 2 years ago. I saw the first one, loved it. Saw the second one, loved it. Played all of the Arkham games, loved them, but never got around to actually watching this one. And I know the Arkham series has nothing to do with this one, but Dark Knight Rises. My brother actually owns a copy of this, and he lives in the same house as me, so why did I buy this? But the main reason I didn't buy this is because I don't like how Bane or Catwoman looks. When I think Catwoman, I think someone who is just oozing sexual. Can I get it out? Someone who is just oozing sexuality, like in, was it 1993 that Batman Returns came out? I don't know, it was a long time ago. Anyway, the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, that's the one I like. And Bane, who I only know as a Mexican professional wrestler, so why he is British, I don't know. But Dark Knight Rises for only $1. Yeah, I'll give it a watch, I might like it. And finally getting to the last of these. Ugh, this video. If anyone has got through this entire video, I am sorry. But I saw this, and I actually thought it looked kind of interesting. I knew that there were other games released in the series, like Ghost or something like that, and it's made by Rebellion, who have made alright games, and it is Sniper Elite for the original Xbox. I just realized I bought 3 original Xbox games this past week, so that's the most I've ever bought in a single week. And it was $3, happy to pay that. Could be in better shape, and for some reason someone stuck the barcode that used to be on here, there. No idea why, but it says Certificate of Authentication. Take 3. It has the Certificate of Authentication. When I originally said that, I just kind of looked at it, then looked up for like 30 seconds, didn't say anything. Am I really that out of shape for making these videos? But it's all in there. Ooh, and A. Crosby called me a eclectic. I don't know what that means, but I feel like it should hold relevance. Ooh, a random thing on eBay. I forget how much I paid for it, but MDK, I did not have it. One towards the full PlayStation 1 set. I haven't picked up a good lot of PlayStation 1 games in a long time. Most of them because I haven't been going out. I saw this one ages and ages ago, and I didn't want to buy it, but it's by Phoenix, my favorite company and yours. And they put out a game called Clumsy Shumsy. If it wasn't for the fact that it had that there, I wouldn't have bought it. But it was $1.50. $1.50. Yeah, it looks bad. I don't want to talk about it. Ooh. The place where I got that, a place called Pennywise, they also had these 2 games. They were having a sale on just a few random games for some reason, and a few random DVDs. I don't really know why they were having a sale on them, to be honest, but I was happy to get these for $3 each. I bought SNK vs Capcom Card Fighters. It's just case and the game, but I've heard it's alright. I'm not a huge fan of fighting games, but considering it's a card fighter, I imagine it's more of a puzzle game. And I don't know why I picked this up. Actually, I'll tell you why I picked this up. Because it had Professor Layton, Lost Future on the cover. But when I got to the counter, they gave me Overlord. I've never played a single one of these, so I know they're on the PS3 and 360. Don't want to play them at all. I don't know why I got them there. Nope, I also got this, which was on sale for $1. Star Blazers, aka Space Battleship Yamato. I love this series. I don't watch a whole lot of anime, but I do like the kind of old stuff, so Space Battleship Yamato in the days when everything wanted to be a rip-off of Mobile Suit Gundam. Good series though. Whew, finally coming up on the end of this video. Take 4, everyone. I don't know what it is with me right now. I get on camera, I do really well, and then I'll screw up on one word and just not have anything to say for like a minute. Then I'll turn the camera off and try again like 2 minutes later. I'm losing it. I'm out of touch. Haven't made a video in like a week. And that's why I need to get back into the pattern. Alright. Last place. Cash Converters Logan. Or maybe it was Bow Desert. I don't know. Maybe it was Logan Lee. Maybe it was the moon. How am I supposed to remember these things? Alright. I'll just show these things. I'll do it. I'll show these things. I'll say a single fucking word. Who am I even talking to? Alright. First things first. I always check out their PlayStation 2 games, even though this is one of the only stores left that doesn't have their PlayStation 2 games at $3 or lower. They still have them at $5. Except for a few of them, you know. Sometimes when they get in new acquisitions, they'll kind of test the waters and price it at $3 to see if it sells. Which it does, so I don't know why they just don't reprice all of them. They also have about 1 million DVDs in their possession. So, I got 2 PlayStation 2 games that I have been looking for on and off for a while, about a year. And I don't really care about the series all that much, but I would like to get into them. I'm looking over there to see which ones I have. Oh! Oh wow! I have all of them now then. I have Onimusha 1, Onimusha 2, Onimusha 3, and Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. The only Onimusha I don't have then is Onimusha Blade Warriors, which is a shitty fighting game, but these were $3 each. I did check they were in there at the counter. I only make that mistake once. And I did the last time I was there. And when I went back, they didn't have the game I was looking for, so someone nicked the disc, the bastards. But apart from that, I was looking in their counter, not their counter, their glass case. They have a bunch there. They've dedicated 2 to video games. I was kind of looking at a few consoles, maybe contemplating picking up a PlayStation 1 or something because it was so cheap. What is up with my throat? I need a drink of water. Power through. I was looking through the case, could not find one that was cheap enough. They didn't have a PlayStation 1 that had 2 wireless controllers and the receiver, which I thought looked kind of cool, but I'm not really in the market for it anymore, so they had a bunch of Nintendo 64 games, and they were really randomly priced. Like they had GoldenEye for $17, Pilot Wings for $17, and then they had fucking Mario Kart for $12. Where's the logic in these things? But the only one for $5 I had there, I also tried to get Toy Story 2, which was $10 actually. They wouldn't go down to $5, so I only grabbed this one. It was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for $5. It's a good game. It really is. I love the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series. I grew up during these, so it's one of the few games I can really say I played while I was younger, and like played it consistently. That and Metal Slug. So that was $5, and I actually played the PlayStation 1 version. I never had a Nintendo 64 as a kid. Never wanted one. Still don't really want one, but it'll be nice to see how that compares to the rest of the versions. I think I have the Dreamcast version somewhere. Nope, sold it somewhere. So that was everything. That is everything. Oh, this is going to be hell to edit together. Most awkward video I've ever shot by far. I'll sit in front of the camera, hold something up, and just have nothing to say about it. So maybe I should reevaluate my way of collecting, or maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe I need to get out there and interact with the public more. Who knows? But this is Seagull my house bidding you farewell. I will not keep you any longer. Whew, stay out of my thrift stores.